Yes, I hope everyone is fine on this lovely February 14th. It's Valentine's Day. And I want to share with you about the place of love in finance. I'm Francis Kavinu Lugolobi with the Financial Vibes. What's the place of love in finance? Many a great financial or business empire have fallen because of mixing love in finance or putting love in the wrong place in our finances. So we want to briefly examine the place of love in finance, the place of the people we love, and how we feel about them, and how we act or react to them in our finances. Our finances are our wealth, are our jobs, are our companies, are our side hustles, are our salaries, are our expenditures, are our financial plans and budgets. Now, the place of the people you love, the place of your wife, the place of your husband, the place of your child, the place of your parents, siblings, other loved ones, friends, the place of those people in your resources, in your salaries, in your company, in your business, we want to look at that place. What should be the right place of these people in your finances, in your resources? When you get this place wrong, the finances are going to suffer. I'll start with what's not the place of your loved ones in your finances. Then I go to the place of these loved ones in your finances. The problem with love is that it blinds emotions, sometimes blind reason. So we don't do the right things because we're emotionally involved with certain individuals. We are emotionally involved with loved ones, with spouses, with children, with relatives and friends. So we do not do the right financial actions or inactions. So what shouldn't you do financially with your loved ones? One, financially, you should not involve your loved one in the day-to-day running of your resources. You should keep them away, and you should only involve them if they are technically and mentally, not only technically and mentally equipped to run resources. Because many times, even people who are technically equipped to run resources, if they are emotionally involved with you, they won't bring out all their skills in the right way. I'm an accountant, but I may not be able to practice the best accounting if I'm working in my wife's company. I will take everything for granted, and I may not apply all the proper accounting principles. I'll neglect certain principles because I know anyway she loves me. You get me? So even when someone is technically equipped, if your child is technically equipped, or your wife is technically equipped, or your brother or sister, do not necessarily bring them to work in your business. Why? Because first, measure the mental ability of divorcing emotions from the technical work this person is going to do in your business. So before you bring loved ones in your business or in any income generating venture, first make sure that they have the technical ability and also the mental ability to divorce your emotional attachment. Otherwise, they'll bring down your finances or your business. Then two, the non to do. Do not exercise emotions when you are dispensing of your of the results of your labor. Many people, when they are planning, they fail to plan because they're emotionally involved with the subject of their budget, of their planning. I've known so many parents especially mothers who are very emotional. When it comes to planning for their children's education, they will even spend money they do not have because they want their child to go to a particular school. They want their child to have a particular dress or shirt or piece of clothing. So I know men, when they are in love, they forget about eating or planning for tomorrow, or even planning for very important things, and they're even planning for themselves because they are emotionally involved. So when you're emotionally involved with someone or with other people, make sure that you divorce your planning from your emotional attachments. And whenever you're planning, make sure whenever you're budgeting for people with whom you're emotionally involved, first plan for the basics. First consider the basics. First consider the eating. First consider the clothing. First consider the shelter. First consider the movement, those expenses, before you go to the emotional, love, romantic, financial considerations. Because many times, if you don't consider them, the basics, you will end up not considering them anyway. And your finances are going to suffer. Your empire is going to break down because you are going to get the capital from your business instead of reinvesting capital profits in your business where the reinvestment is required. You're going to end up spending the money on your loved ones. First, invest, get profits, and from the profits, spend some of those profits or most of those profits on the basics. Then afterwards, you can spend on your love life. You can spend on your loved ones in an emotional way. Then the very last thing I want us to talk about is make sure you protect your capital.
What is capital?
Make sure you protect your capital. Capital is the money or the resources which you use to generate income, the engine of your profits. And the profits are what runs your life. Capital are those resources. It can be money, it can be machinery, like for my brother Ariong Opio. It can be the human resource, the people who work for you. So all the factors of production which help you in generating income and profits is what I am calling capital. So protect your capital from the loved ones. If your loved ones are detrimental to your capital, keep them away. That's why many successful business people, they keep their wives away or their husbands away from their businesses. And
capital should be saved even from yourself.
From yourself, yeah. Yeah. If you're danger to it and you love yourself so much, save yourself. Actually, I've known great business people who have weaknesses in managing resources, but love themselves so much, they distance themselves away from their businesses and they hand them over to other people who are not emotionally attached to manage protecting your capital. So, in dealing with finances, make sure that the place of your loved ones is at the end of the financial journey. The end of that financial rope are the net profits after spending on the basics and the immediate needs of yourself and of your dependents. In that case, when you start spending on your loved ones emotionally, after spending on all this, after investing, after protecting your engine of production, then I can give you leeway to spend as you wish on whatever is left at the end of that rope and the tether, because what is fundamental has been protected from your loved ones. Please make sure today, being the 14th of February, you spend wisely. Don't hurt your capital. Don't hurt your investment. Spend on your loved one, but after making those very key financial considerations. Have a blessed February 14th, Valentine's Day.